Hello friends, and today's video, one of my penny hauls got denied last week, and I thought I'd make a video about it and talk to you about what happened and what I did. Because you know what? I wasn't at the Dollar General. I was at another store where the item was ringing up for a cent in the app and at the register as well. And the cashier tried to ring it up for the cost of sticker on the item. And I'm not paying $4.50 for a lotion. Not in this lifetime, not in my next lifetime, not ever. I wanted it for a cent and I flat out got denied. So again, not at the Dollar General because I knew I would have been smooth sailing and moonwalking out of that store with all these lotions if it was the Dollar General, but I was at its counterpart, Family Dollar. This is a store that I don't really shop at. There isn't very many around me. But I do follow a couple influencers on Instagram, and I saw that Brody Saves, she's down there in Texas, and she said that these were ringing up for a cent, and if you could throw it in a basket where they just scan them, rock and roll time. If not, they're just going to deny the sale. And depending what state, some states, I think like California, for example, if it rings up a cent, they have to sell it to you for that. And in the app, it was legitimately coming up for a cent for all the different flavors. So I needed a couple price checks on items because I was buying a basket of goods that day. I had a couple high value digital coupons to go with, and I thought I would cautiously throw in two lotions into my basket to see what happens. And I had to go up to ask the cashier for a couple price checks. It was an older gentleman at the register. He seemed okay. He was okay to give me a price check, and he was friendly enough. But not when he started ringing up for a penny. And it's his job to get them off the floor, not mine, as well, because I visited this store maybe last year. This is the second time I've been to it in 2 years. So anyhow, I found the mother load of these lotions. I think there was probably 20 on a clearance shelf, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I knew they were a penny, and I rang them up in the app. Everything was a penny. They had a cocoa butter one, a sensitive skin one, and then the pure moisture one. So I just grabbed two. I wasn't going to be greedy because if I was only going to be able to get two, if I could squeak those by, that would be great. Sometimes at Family Dollars, if the items are ringing up for a penny, they'll sell it to you for 90% off. So he should have sold these to me for 45 cents each. But that was not the case. So what happened is in my basket, I had a Febreze, a couple Airwicks, and then two of these. And when he rang these up, he was actually paying attention to the register. I was hoping he would just scan like a zombie and I'd be able to get them for that. He actually started to put them for $4.50 each. And when I saw him fiddling around with the register, I was like, oh gosh, what is he doing? So I asked him, I said, how much are those Dove body wash or Dove lotions? And he's like, oh, they're $4.50 a piece. And I'm like, I'm not going to take them. So whatever he had calculated into the system, he had to take them out because there's no way I'm paying $9 for two items that rang up for a penny. I also knew that it wasn't in my best interest to stand there and argue with him that, oh, it's ringing up in the app and at your register for a cent and you have to sell it to me for that. He was just an employee. He was not the manager, and I just did not want to hear any static from him. And to his credit, he just took it off of my order and I went on my merry little way. And earlier in the week, like the Christmas Febreze with a digital coupon. There's a $2.30. It makes it free. And then there was a glitch with the Airwick. I got those as well for free. I just paid tax on this. And the moral of today's story, if I can ever get to it, is sometimes just to walk away from potential conflict and argumentative stuff. I think that when he saw those two ring up for a penny, he was like, ooh, these should have been off the floor. And he didn't sell me any nonsense like, oh, well, these are discontinued by the factory and I can only sell them to you for $4.50 because it's going to melt the skin off your body or something like that. No, he just immediately started putting it for $4.50, and I'm not paying for that. I'm a couponer and I'm looking for the biggest savings. I would have loved to have got them for a penny, but to ask for a manager and to escalate this, Family Dollar doesn't have to sell you penny items and they are just supposed to take them off the floor, or alternatively, they can sell it to you at 90% off or $1, which I've seen. I just did not want that. I mean, 45 cents, maybe I would have gotten a couple, but for $1, no, when you can get it for free at a pharmacy, that's a no. I tried my luck at something. I got denied. I got my fingers metaphorically slammed in that cookie jar, and it is what it is. Maybe if it was a more friendly store, if I knew the manager, I could have asked for 90% off. but it wasn't the case. I really think that Family Dollar should really step things up and just follow Dollar General's lead. They have 1,000 stores that are closing. Along with their Dollar Trees increasing the price. If you're following the news, the 99-cent store are closing all of them in California and Texas. I think this store is going to be marching right behind them. Even if they offered a couple pennies here and there, maybe it would get some more traffic in the doors. Just my thought. What would you guys have done? I'm just curious. Write it down in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.